Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Hello, 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 and welcome back to another stream. Another game stream. I don't know why I said it like that, but I did. So, since last time, I've made some upgrades. I've completely removed all casts from my blueprints. Probably not all blueprints, but if I search for cast and press enter, no results found. Hey, Alika, welcome in. How you doing? If I go to BP enemy and I search cast, no results found. If I go to my character and I search cast, well, I have this. I have one cast. I can't remove this cast. This cast I can't remove. So you know what? I lied. I did not remove all casts. Fair. You know what? I lied. I'm sorry. I'm ashamed. And I feel terrible for it. But this is the one cast I have not removed because I cannot... I do not want to open C++ and somehow code in this system and get... Yeah. I don't know how to swap this one out. For an interface, but every other one has been swapped to an interface. So, you know, it's this morning I was like, oh, that's how interfaces work when you want to get the variables as well. And like all of a sudden, like I don't know what happened this morning, but I'm like, yeah, you gotta convert these casts. And I'm like, oh, I need to do this. I'm like, but that's all I need to do, right? Oh, that's it. Oh, this is easy. And then I just did it. And I don't know why this morning I was like, right. I don't know why I'm doing casts, setting up as an interface is just so easy. And so I just clicked and I did it. And I was like, that's not going to be fun to watch during a stream. So and I wanted to do it to make sure it all works. And yeah, now oh, I know what happened. I was trying to fix something. Set that to absolute rotation. I'm mean, let's just watch that for just another moment. Oh, it's already recompiled it. Yeah, there we go. Hold on, I just want to see that again. This looks so silly. So I found out that, you know, when I select arrow, there's nothing here. Even though when I do add arrow, there's all this information, including I can make it unhidden and stuff. This is default Unreal. This is how Unreal is. And it has always been, as I found out this morning. This isn't a bug. This is not the engine bugging out. But that's how it is. I don't know why, but it is. So yeah, that's a thing. Just close all this stuff. And graph. Let's keep that up. Just clean it up. Also, you gotta change to interfaces. It's hard to do when you did not do it from the very. It was very easy to do actually. Your game looks weird now. Nah, everything's fine. It's all back to normal. It's all back to normal. Okay, maybe not all back to normal. I can't move anymore. Okay, so maybe I didn't quite fix everything. I'm gonna be doing fixing now. Okay, so I can't move after I do that. What did I break? And when did I break it? Darn it. No! No. Oh, I see what happened. You see how this is on event land? So earlier today, I had to, I tried to reparent this. And so on event landed is a event that happens. If I do on event landed, that is an engine event, but it went away. So this is a custom event now. So that's why that no longer works. Let's just replug that in. And let me just double check that I don't have any other ones that are supposed to be actual events. Like part of the game events, and they've been reset to... That's an easy fix. That's a very easy fix. I think that's the only fix I probably have to do. So now if I go back here... Yeah, there we go. Bam. Bam. And we're good. Okay. So easy. We're good. We're good. Yep, we're good. You got the error problem in the past, forced you to recompile the entire solution every time. It's not a bug. That is a feature. Because I had someone open up 4.27 Unreal 4. Like, that is a thing in Unreal 4. That's just how it is in Unreal 4 as well. So that's just been a thing always. So, yeah. I don't know why, but it is. Happens all the time with blueprints. Reparenting one of the invalidates all the old events sent us in the past. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, whatever. You know, if I want to have an arrow, if I want to have an arrow that I can turn on and off, because basically this is what I just want to be able to do this. I just want to turn this off so I can see it in game versus not see it in game. That's all I care about. Yeah. So I'll just have this be part of the actual components, so that way when I want to, I'll just turn it on. And now I know that's just how it is. You know, I have no control over it. So be it. But today, what I want to do is start figuring out the weapon system. So right now, when I play, right, I have this weapon. And the plan isn't for me to have this weapon always. I don't want to always have this weapon. I want to be able to swap weapons. But it's a spray, right? So the reason why none of my... oh, I need to... Oh god, all my settings got changed. Gravity scale 3. Hold on. Jump velocity. I believe I set it to 1200. There you go. The problem, I shouldn't have done what I basically what I did was I reparented it to an actor and then set it back, and that's what broke all this. So all my settings. I think this was default for me, or max. That all seems fine. So yeah, anyway, I want to be able to swap weapons. But right now, the only animations that are part of this weapon are the animations for attacking. So I want to make a system that stores all those animations, and then when I pick up a weapon, it uses the animations from that weapon and any other stats or anything else that I put onto it. I want it to go from that weapon. I don't want to store that information on the character. So that's the plan for today, is to figure out how to best do that. Did I think of a way to do it beforehand and we're just going to implement it? No, we're going to do it live. I'm thinking of using data actors, as I learned about them recently. And that's pretty much as far as I thought of this. Yep, that's as far as I got. So let's just make a new folder. Weapons. I'll make a new. I don't even need a new folder here, but we're gonna need. I believe this is data asset. I've not used this yet. Oh, I need to make a. Before I make a data asset, I need. Is it composite? Oh, crap! I should have made a note of the thing I need. No, crap. One second. I forgot the file that I need as a prerequisite. Prerequisite for this. What's the darn thing called? It is called. A primary data asset. That's what I need. Primary data asset. Okay. So why did I not see it here? Am I blind? Primary data asset isn't here. Hold on. Oh, it's a blueprint class. I'm an idiot. I'm being dumb. That's why I'm like, yeah, I pulled up Ryan. Yeah. This is why I saw it earlier, like before. I was like, oh, because it was just the first one that came up when I searched for it. And like, okay, cool. Like, okay, that all makes sense. Primary data asset, and we make the asset. We're good. And then I blanked on the fact that it's a blueprint actor primary data asset, not a Grumble. It's PDA. It's primary data asset. weapon. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna need to pull you up, and let's pull up our character, and we're gonna need to see what are we migrating over. Because some things, right, we're gonna need to migrate. Some things we're gonna need to have for sure, but basically we need to set up all the variables and maybe functions or et cetera, that we're gonna be using. We can set it up here. So right now, on our character, right, if I go under, we have all these. We have to get light attacks, right, because we have these anim sequence. Attack combo light, ranged, right, we have all these. These should be part of the weapon. The only one that shouldn't be probably is the block, because I think I always want to have a block, just in general. I might have different shields, so I'll do that part separately. But let's do the weapon, and then we can worry about the shields at a different time. So I'm gonna make a new variable, so I can just click on here, and now I can just come here, copy, paste, and I'm gonna just paste all of these from one to the other. Not that one. I'm not gonna delete anything from here as of yet. We don't need this. Just extend this. And this is gonna be sequences. The other thing we're gonna need is the stats from this weapon. So I'm gonna need something like damage, float, and I'll put that under stats. Now for now, I'm not gonna worry about like elemental or type damage or anything like that. We're just gonna do like the basic stuff. And I'm thinking that the knock up, knock down are all gonna be, actually, I was thinking of having it originally, like if you do 10 damage normally, maybe knock up is 15, knock down is 20. It'll be like double versus like 50% more damage. But now that I'm thinking about it, it would be more fun if there were weapons that were just really good at knocking up and down, or one of them, something that's good at just slashing. And so you'd want different values entirely for those. So let's have different values, different stats. Or I can have modifiers on them. So they would have them, let's have modifiers. So what I'm talking about is, let's say, knock up damage modifier. The default will be 1. Damage here default will be 1. And let's do knock down damage modifier. So this, right, it would take the damage, and we'll have functions here that will modify the up or down damage accordingly. Now, the other thing is, currently, I'm doing this. Oh, maybe I should put this all in the struct. I'm going to shrink this real quick. So actually, right now, I'm getting that information all from a struct. So instead of doing it all of this here, Let's put it into the struct and modify the struct. Because I have this. So, you know what? Better idea. I put all that information in here, and then this just becomes the weapon just holds the struct. And then I can load the information from the struct, like, easily onto the character. And I can drop it. I can just work with a struct. That seems like a better solution. In which case, do I need the data table at all? I don't think I need a data table then. If I do it that way, if I do it through struct, I could just make the master, and I could just make child actors of it and just populate the stuff in accordingly, and then I'm good. I don't need, and then I just have a child, and then we're good. Yeah, I don't need it. I'm dropping the data idea. I'm dropping the data idea. I like how it's referenced itself. I'm deleting PDA weapon. It is referenced itself. Yeah, it's fine. Delete. So let's do that. So in here, I'm going to make a new structure. Let's organize this thing. This is going to be weapon animations. And we're going to put all of these in here. That's a data asset. You can create functions to calculate damage inside own data asset. That is true. That is true. That is very true. Okay, so then, okay, I'll still do the struct. I'll still put everything in the struct, because that way, the main reason I want to put everything in the struct is because then when you pick up the weapon, I can just store that all that struct just on my character, and it has all that information. It has all the animations. It has all the damage. But then it gets that from the data, right? The data asset has that information, so it doesn't need it to be a struct. Okay, let's recreate the data. I shouldn't have deleted it. God darn it. Hi, Dread Trade. Welcome. I mean, it's fine. It wasn't exactly hard to make. No, you make a good point, Aleka. You make a good point. A very good point. Because the whole point is I could put functions in this, which is really good. So let me just, I mean, it's just a matter of copy pasting this back in, right? So it's not exactly that I lost like hours of time. Animation sequences. Yeah, the ability to have functions here is the big one. Use the asset to describe all your skill, so you can easily edit and create new ones in one single asset. Yeah, that's a good way of doing it, because I have not used data assets before. Can you make child data assets and add variables and functions to child data assets? Is that a thing? I mean, why I'm asking, I can just create child blueprint class. Find out. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Okay. Oh, this is awesome. Okay. Okay. This is yeah. First time using data assets. Learning together. Well, I'm learning. You guys are already smart. Whatever. Details. Yeah, it's a class like any other. So let's use it as a class like any other. Okay, so we have damage. I'll do the knock up modifier, knock down modifier. Stats. You spent an entire day looking for a bug that turned out to be a missing space between a couple of words. Dread Train, you just described the exact reason I cannot program. Right there. That is the reason I cannot program. I will do all the blueprint stuff you want. But because of a space or a semicolon or something, when things break like that, I can't. I don't have the patience for that. I'm like, no. Just kill me now. I can't. I can't. Okay. I'm gonna bring all of this stuff. All of these I'm gonna put on this data table. So it's gonna have like animation sequels, the stats. It's gonna have the attack type, which is I'm actually not even using this right now. It's all melee based. I'm not. So, but I'll put it in. And then later on, I can start actually using it. It can be rough, yeah. I mean, so it's those two things. It's the fact that code will break from a missing semicolon, and two, I cannot just go in and be like, oh, what can I do with this output? Oh, I can use it in the create asset data and just, oh, okay, what does this do? And go from there, right? It's either for code, it's either you know the code or you don't know the code. And I don't know the code, so this is like a fun playground to learn it. Code is like you either know it or you don't. F string is an elusive type, mostly because there are other types of string Oh Jesus. So we have the attack trace info. Oh, see, the good thing about this now, it will... So before I was putting all this information on the animation sequence, but now I'll put it on the weapon, and then it should read it from the weapon. No? Hold on. Once I put in this next one, I'm going to need to think of this. Damage already put in. Knockback. Oh, yeah. Knockback amount. So hold on. I'm going to need to think of this, or think about this. Because right now, if I go like on my character, right? And I just look up this attack, right? So here's all my stuff for it. Here's all my damage. If I open it, I'm getting it from the attack info. Oh, I can just put a data asset in here. And then, okay, yeah, I'll just put a data asset in here and I'll just grab all the info, yeah. No, I was like, oh, no, this is going to be hard. No, it's just as easy. I'm really just overthinking it. Blueprints are fine. Some people just prefer put in code, some critical pieces. Well, there are some things that I genuinely would love to learn how to do in coding. But the stuff that I want to learn in coding are not basic things. They're very advanced things that will take me like months to probably get up to speed to be able to learn that stuff. For example, one of the things that I genuinely really want is two things. One is to create a node that I can, it has to be in C++, a node that when I expose a variable in blueprints, like when you go in here and you make it exposed, right? You can do this. You can make it exposed and not exposed. I want a blueprint node that toggles this. I want it to turn off and on whether it is instance editable, because I want to hide and unhide it from the detail panel. Not possible. Without C++, this is not possible, but I have learned that it is functionality you can control in blueprints, or in C++ apparently. That is not basic functionality to implement. That is advanced functionality. The second thing I really want to do in C++ is somehow get a blueprint to read all the information of a layered material, because it cannot read the layered anything.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Okay. I'll go into rant later about all the stuff. For now, I'll just keep adding the stuff here. But yeah, there's stuff that I just want to do that are only C++, but like, it's just, yeah. I'm just not good with stuff. I'm not good with stuff. I'm a dum-dum. As the title says, I'm a dum-dum. I want back up type E not come back to this. That can only be made with the editor API. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's advanced C++ stuff. Advanced C++ stuff. They can be done. It's okay. You know, maybe one day, I'll get to the point where I can bring myself to learn programming. I've tried so much, so many times. Ads are done. Yeah, I've tried to learn C++, JavaScript. I think I've touched Python at some point. I think it's JavaScript, because Minecraft I think was JavaScript, or no, it was Java. I don't remember. Whatever Minecraft was. Definitely JavaScript. C++, I've touched like many things on like just basics of them, like over like a decade ago, probably at this point. And it's just, I just get bored. I just get so bored. That's my problem. This programming bores me. I don't know, but this is fun, right? I'm doing blueprints, and so it's not the problem solving, it's not the like the thought processes of a programmer. It's literally just the semicolons and the syntax that bores me. That's it. Because clearly I'm visual programming, right? It is 100% just syntax that bores me. I don't know why. I have no idea why, but it is what it is. Okay. Let's put, is this stats? Attack type is a stat. A knockback, I would put that as stats. Damage and knockback is all stats. Attack trace is its own thing. It's not really stats. I don't even know what category I put that under. Um, attacking info. You know what? I'll put that. Actually, I'll put all these into our attack. So this is happen. This is the information that happens when you're attacking, not when. And this is how it calculates things. Okay. So let's try. Let's try and make this data asset. And this is data asset greatsword. Right? So this gives me all my stuff by default. Ooh, okay, hold on. This is not gonna work. Okay, so this is where the interesting thing, I'm gonna need to start using functions. This has to work per attack, per like animation / attack type. So, well, let's plug in our stuff, right? Let's just plug in our stuff and then go from there. One thing at a time. So smaller, this bigger. Normally I would just put these on separate monitors, but I want to make sure that you guys see all of this. Also, this can have 3 by default. Always gonna have 3. Ramming, yeah, we're not gonna have anything in ramming. Oh, I put it under combo. Wait. Attack combo. Oh yeah, it is combo light. This combo range. Wait, where's attack combo light? Oh god darn, I hate it. So this is I don't know if you guys have experienced this. You see how this is in here? And this is in here? I put this one in first. And I put it in without a space. Now, that's great because it automatically makes a space in here. But if you drag anything else into its group, just on top of this, instead of drop down, it puts a space in there. So now, this one is here and this one is here, even though visually animation space sequences, To fix this, I just have to come in here and put a space in, press enter. And now it's all part of the same one. So, if you didn't know, that's a fun little feature. I call it a feature because I don't know if it's quote a bug, but because I don't think they're ever gonna fix it. Yeah, one of them has a space, one of them does, because when I created it, it didn't have a space, but here it has a space automatically, because that's how formatting works. So when you drag it onto the one that has the space, it ignores what an actual category is. It just makes it that text with a space. Real weird. I feel like that's a bug, but who knows? I'm thinking of changing up these and making them a struct, and so I can have just two separate things in here. Or so I just have, yeah, let's do that. Let's make this a little cleaner. So I'll make a new struct. This is going to be ramming anims. This just these are paper ZD animation, I believe. Animation sequence object type. Yes, perfect. So this is going to be ram start. Add two more. Ram. Attack. Ram end. Yeah, exactly. I created two different categories, but it puts them under the same category because it doesn't know any better. Yeah. So like I fully understand why it happens. 100% I understand why it happens. But it's stupid. It's stupid. Yeah, so now here we now have wait. Save. How do I need to reopen this? How do I refresh this? Oh no, this is refreshed. This is refreshed. Yeah. Perfect. This is just yeah. I'm just blinking. So this is good. And now I want to do the same thing for start and end. Yep. I'm being dumb. I'm being dumb. As always. Yeah, it's just a little annoying. Again, it's not like once you remember, you don't make that mistake again that day, probably, or week. Or if you're like me, then you'll make the mistake again in like 2 minutes. Or start. Teleport. End. And now, instead of this, let's teleport items. Yeah. Why is this called Oh. Let me change the names on these. It's not attack combo. It's just light attacks. Or they're not even light attacks. They're just regular attacks. Ranged attacks. Well, I guess melee attacks. Right. Melee attacks, ranged attacks. I don't need both. It's either a ranged weapon or it's a melee weapon. Am I ever going to want to have a weapon that does both? Yes, if I do like a spear. You can pokey with the spear and you can throw the spear. No, because then I would want to have it so you throw it and you'd have to pick it up again. But either way, it would have a range attack. I'm gonna do just one of them, honestly. For now, I'm gonna do just one. I'm gonna do just one. For enemies, this is not gonna apply. And enemies can still have range and melee and all that. But I'm thinking for me, for now, I think this is gonna be fine. So then we have... ram attack enemies and teleport enemies. Ramming attacks. I think that makes the most sense. Castlevania has a ranged melee sword. How does that work? What is the ranged part of a sword? I'm curious. Do they... Is a glorified sword that shoots project... So, I wouldn't call that ranged then. I would... Basically, you wouldn't need a... Well, you would want, like, a cast animation. Okay, I think for the base... So, let's wipe this. I have a better thought process on this whole thing. This is the base thing. This is just for the melee weapon. I can make a child of this that has range. Ta-da! Or like whatever modifier I want. We'll make a child of it with that functionality. Perfect. Done. It doesn't have to be in this one. This is the base. The base just needs attack items. You know what? It doesn't even need ramming attack items. Or teleport items. It just needs attack items. Yeah. It just needs attack animation. Now that I even think about it more, the base weapon needs attack animations. Right? I think that's right. I hope that's right. It has attack type and all this, which is great. It has all the stats. I'm curious what exposing a data asset really entails. There's our attack items. So let's try this. Let's say base damage is 10. Up modifier is 1.5. Down modifier is 2. Oh, okay, so I need to also now make functions. Attack type, melee basic. This one, the knockback type, we need to change. Did we change? I'm gonna keep that a none. Keep that a none for now. Let's try and see how this works. Okay, let's just see how this works. Don't need you anymore. Don't need you anymore. So if I... Let's make this big again. So right now, right, I am using I'm using this animation, what's it called? Notify states. Like ANS, notify something states. I'm using animation notify states with execute attack. So I'm going to change execute attack. So execute attack is currently taking a struct So we wanted to take the data table. Or data. Is that a primary data asset object reference? Hold on, before I do this, let me confirm something. If I let's make a new variable on I was figured it was going to be a data asset that I have to put in here. But there's data asset link. There's primary data asset, but that's the base. But I don't think that's what I need to put in here. Oh, okay. So, even though it's a data asset, quote unquote, because it's based off of the primary data asset, which has all the information from it, it comes up under the same variable. And then from here, how do I get all the information from it? Let's find out. Great, good. Okay, how do I get the class? No. Get owner, get bounds, get object. No, I don't want any of the message ones. It's not a break. I didn't think so. I assume it's a get. Can I search for data? Create data asset. I don't want to create data asset. But why is that the only one? Asset data. You always check the data asset variable is valid before you use it. Chrysler. Good to know. But yeah, I just want to see how to get the information from the data. That's all I want to know. I just want to be able to get the information. But it doesn't seem like it's with the get node. Let's see if I can find it real quick. How does one? Wait. Oh, hold on. Wait, think I might need to do a different type of variable for this. I'm seeing a resource data asset. No. Resource? Why don't I have a resource data asset here? Why don't I have a... That's what I want. Oh, it's probably changed the name of it. I bet she's the name from the tutorial I'm using. Or the thing I found on Ford. If I, resource data asset. What's the name of the custom data asset class? So the original, the base is PDA underscore weapon, and the one that I've filled out is DA greatsword. But the base is PDA weapon. The variable should be that type, exactly the name of the class you create from primary data. Oh. Oh, wait. I can't. I need to be able to control what goes in it. So hold on. So primary data asset. Yeah, but then I so yeah, so it has to be primary data asset because I need to be able to so my variable type should be PDA web. Okay. I see. Yep. Change variable type. I think that makes sense why mine wasn't the same, because that's how they named their thing. And then here it's DA Greatsword. I have that. Get. Ah! That was it. Thank you so much for that. That makes so much sense. They just named theirs resource, and so I thought that was the thing, and I was confused, and thank you for that. Yep. Okay. Wonderful. Hey, this is why I'm dumb, and you smart. Okay. So here, we want this then to be a PDA weapon object reference. I'm happy to have you help. Okay, so now this is using that, which means all of this is broken. I'm gonna need to get my information from my character. No, I don't need to get my information from my character. On the execute attack, okay. So I'm realizing this information should be on here, not on the weapon. That makes the most sense. Attack type, we want to change based on the attack. So let's put that all here. Not on the weapon. Right? Because depending on the attack, I might have different things. Yep. Attack type. And the knock up back type, which is the knock up back types. And attack trace info I will keep on the weapon. No, I won't keep on the weapon because that will depend on the animation. I might want it to go further or longer depending on the animation. So no, I won't even have the trace info there. That goes here as well. So now, right? So now I have all of this here. I can remove this attack info. We don't need it. In fact, I should remove it here. That attack information is now here, and the weapon information will be on my character. So now I can continue, but promote this to a variable. Attack type. Exposed. Promote. Exposed.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Okay. A moment pause for the ads. But yeah, okay. Now I'm starting to use my noggin. Starting to. Also, I fully understand that I did indeed just break my attack. So until I fix this, I cannot actually test anything. So it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're gonna You're the one with the experience creating video games. We're here to learn from you. Are you sure you're talking to the right person? I have experience creating video games? This is my first video game that I'm making. I'm learning on the job. I'm just bringing you guys along for the ride. I'm just bringing you for the ride and hopefully sharing any information and knowledge that I learned along the way. That's been my whole channel this entire time. All my PCG tutorials, learning on the way and sharing with you guys. Oh no, I dumb. I just occasionally make the right thing sometimes, and then I can share it with you guys. That's pretty much it. Okay, that's a little bit of exaggeration, but yeah, that's basically it. That is basically how it is. Okay, ads are done. So we now have this. So if I go to my Manny character, right? So now I have, here's my attack information. I can still specify the knock-up back types and can change the hit range. So I'm going to just set this to be 100, radius 50, height 50. Let's set this to be the same. So the knockdown. Okay, so I need to specify. So on my weapon right now, oh, I have the knockdown amount, which is good. So what I think I need to do is split up. So I can specify all knock up, all knock back, and all knock up, but I need an all knock down as well. So let's add that, because so I can split it up and actually specify which one it is. So let's go ahead here. All knock down. Okay, let's do that. So now inside of you, I can specify all knock down. 'Cause I think that's the one I'm going to be using. Which is when we both go down at the end of this. Technically, right now, it's just an enemy knockdown, effectively, but... Details. Oops, not you. You. So, on this, it is not all knock up. Yeah, let's set the max range. And these are going to be on none. Okay. So that is all good. I'm also realizing that right now, the animations that I have here, right, all of these, all these animation sequences are used by the enemies. So what I'll probably have to do is take these animations from the root and put them on the enemy instead. Or and clean it up that way down the line. For now, I mean, I'm keeping them on me, but... Okay. So that is good. So if I hit compile, things are going to be broken. And because the attack info is no longer attack info. Hold on. So now I need the damage taken to be modified as well. So the damage taken has the damage dealer, has the attack info, which we no longer need. Because that is that's the information that we have already. I just realized also. Hold on. Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, I'll kill the damage. I'll kill that. It is going to complain, of course. So remove this, remove that. So the trace info is going to go. Why are you complaining? As attack info? You should be as attack info. Why are you not as attack info? Oh, it's attack trace info. Okay. So I gotta change that. So. Gotta change you to attack trace information. You're going there. And I want to push through the attack type and this to damage taken. So, in the BPA combat, taken. Attack type. Attack type. And knock out back types. And we're just gonna push that information through. To you. Is there a pretty way of doing this? Probably not. Probably not. Okay. So now let's fix this. this goes straight in here. Right, we don't need that information. The rest here should be all correct. Okay, good. Now, in here, nope, not in there. In the damage taken, here, the attack info is no longer needed, so I need attack type. And just plug those in directly. We all learn, but you are very skillful for this matter. You could not use this texture piece you don't yet. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. That is one thing that I have to give myself. I can't BS the mat and pretend I don't. I learn things very quickly. That is my only oh, no, I mean, I say it that way. It's pretty much my main positive thing. The rest, not really. But I can pick things when you try to teach me something, I'll pick it up very quickly. With a big caveat, assuming I care about it. You can teach me something I don't care about for hours and days. I will just never remember any of it, because if I don't care about it, I will not remember it, no matter what. Case in point, if you ask me anyone's hair color that I have even lived with for years, I would not be able to tell you. Eye color, couldn't tell you, because I genuinely don't care. Even though I might spend years with a person, not a clue. Couldn't tell you. Okay, but let's go. Weapon, calls weapon info, and this is what's my PDA weapon? PDA weapon. I remembered. So I'm gonna just set my weapon here as the default. So I'll just get this information. Later on I'll have it as be blank and based on pickups and stuff. But for now, I'll just populate it as though I always have this weapon. Or I might start with this weapon and then it's then you pick up whatever. Right? Okay. So let's go in order. Everything here is fine. The first one that's a problem is going to be our damage calculations. So attack info no longer exists. So I can kill attack info. Let's go into our damage calculation. So here, what we need to do is grab our weapon info, get damage, but we need to change based on the kind of damage it is, right? So we have attack type and knock-up back type. So what we need to do is expose knock up type. This because right, we want to change based off of whether we're doing a knock up, a knockdown, etc. So select float, And then, oh, I just need to do a select. I wish when I dragged out of here and did a select, the index would not default to a bool, it would stay a wildcard because of, right? 'Cause I want this when I just drag out select. But that's not how it is. So I want to plug that into here. Not no, this is not what I want. Is it what I want? It is what I want. So when it is none, when it's default, it's going to do this. Okay. I'm going to just plug this into everything. Knock up, knock down, knock back. Knock back probably shouldn't exist. But knockback shouldn't exist because no, I do need it. It's just for damage. I'm going to change this a little bit. What I'm going to do is, if this equals equals all knockback. Let's just scooch all of this over. And what we're going to do is do a, now here we do a select float. So if it is all knockback, then the damage is 0. Oh, oops, not here, not here. Not this way, not this way. Bad way. Move this back. I instead will just do a branch here. And then again, let's take actually all of this. Scooch. So if it is an all knockback, then it will bypass. And if it's not, it'll go to the current health. But I'll just do a not boolean here. As long as it's not back, it will do this. Otherwise, we'll go around. But you know what? I will keep the regular for the simple reason I can do false and then true right over it. That makes it a little clean. Drivers are available. I'll update. So now, when I have the kickback, so right now when I jump up and I try to just kick back from the opponent with the spacebar instead of attack, I will do no damage to them, and it should do the rest just fine. Okay, that looks good. So let's go back to the damage calculation. So for this, we're going to do the functions, and this is where, right, the data asset part is really nice. So let's add a function, and this is going to be knock up damage, and we're going to need a knock down damage. I'm so bad about capitalizing up and down. Okay, for the knockdown damage, let's do a return. And it's just going to be damage. And this is down, so we need the knockdown modifier. And we're just going to multiply it by that and return it. Very complicated stuff, I know. Very complicated math there, but, you know, we'll somehow manage. And same thing with the knock up. We'll do this. Multiply by the knock up modifier. And it's possible that later on I will have some kind of knockback damage and a knockback modifier. In case, but probably not. For now, I won't. So, if it's knock up, yeah, it's good. Knock up damage. Oh, I want to make these pure. Pure, please. Pure, please. Here's knock up damage. Plug that into here and here. And knock down damage. So now I'm using the beauty of the data. Of the data asset. Okay. So that's our... Okay. Looks good. Okay, so from here, this should all be fine. Otherwise, damage dealer, gameplay tags. Yep, that's all good. So now let's go to the next thing. And that's here. In the knock up / knock back. So we're going to know what kind of knock up or back it is. Okay. Okay, so now we can delete you and just go right into here by default. Bam, we just skip that step. Look at that, beautiful. File. Lots more errors because we now don't have the knockback amount, but the knockback amount is on our weapon info. So, yep, let's go you. Wait, do I want that on the weapon info? Probably do. I'm about to change some stuff again. But it'll simplify things, sort of. It's knock up amount. Thinking of simplify, I'm not sure yet. Back type can just go plug in here. Looks good. We need the knock up. I'm just thinking, do I want the knock up or down be part of the weapon or part of the attack? That's basically what I'm thinking of right now. Basically, I need to decide, do I want to be able to knock up an enemy or knock back an enemy different amounts, right? That I can't do through just a function. Oh. Oh, this is to take Thorns damage. Let's plug that in here. Attack up back type can be make attack type. Yeah, we'll expose that. Should be fine. Okay, nothing is erroring anymore. What I was thinking while I was doing this is right now I'm sending attack type and knock-up type separately. I was like, do I want to put it all under one struct? But I just realized I'm sending only one of them here. Like, it will simplify some areas, but others I would need to do it and then a break, and then it'll become more of a mess in other places. So now we're not going to do that. So I'm gonna do some print strings and see how things are working. So here, let's do a print string. Actually, I'm gonna do a print string right before health damage. Also, I'm just pointing out how blind I am sometimes. If I do print, the next line is print text, right? It prints text, not strings. I've been using format text to put variables in here and stuff, and I've been typing into a print string and having this conversion when I could have just put it in here. I just want to point out my own stupidity, if anyone was questioning it. Yep. No, actually, I want this value. I want to know what the modified value is, so I will have it here. Okay. Okay, here's a bunch of errors. Okay, I'm just gonna detach you. I'm not even using you anymore, so I don't care about you anymore. So I'm just gonna do that. What's the next one that has errors? I have errors. Oh. Update HUD. Attack type to attack type. Knock up to knock up. This clears. Okay. Easy peasy. You're good. Okay. And there was one more that error. Oh, BP projectile. Projectile attacks had issues. Ah, so this is one I still haven't cleared out the cast from. That's fine. Ooh, I'm going to need to change how the projectiles deal damage. I'm going to need to do like a projectile attack. Well, that information should be on the enemy. I'll deal with it later. Oh yeah, this needs to, the cast from this needs to be removed, but this projectile system needs to be swapped out. Okay, everything is saved. Okay. Ooh. Something tells me this is not correct. Oh, I am printing the wrong thing, and wait, who has 4,000 health? You have 4,000 health, don't you? You have 4,000 health.
Ads are here.
Oh.
Pausing for ads.
Okay. Let's not print here. Let's just print inside of this thing. Yep, I need to print here. Okay. Just plug this in, and we'll wait for ads. And then we will see if things are working. I want to say the things are going to be working, but we know what happens every time I say I think it's going to work. It doesn't work. So let's T-minus 90 seconds or so till we learn how it doesn't work. Yay. I can't wait. But theoretically, it should. Yeah, the thing I have to decide for myself is how I want to do knock-up damage. Sorry, knock-up amount and knock-down amount. And I might do it as functions, where by default, the weapon will have some kind of default amount of knock up or knock back. Like as always, like maybe this weapon just has some knockback by default, or some knock up by default. And then depending on what type it is, so depending on if it's one of these, I will tell it to output something different, and I'll make a function for that. The value will change. And that will be the actual knock up or knock back amount. Yep, I think that's what will happen in the future. Okay, ads are done. Let's test it. I've now plugged it into damage calculations. So 10 is good. 15 is good. I did not knock him up though. Okay, so the damage is all being calculated correctly. I am not properly knocking him up or down. So I no longer need this. This is confirmed working. So he's in here. Oh, let me double check that the animations are correct still here. It says all knock up and all knock down. So that's correct. All knock up. Enemy knock up. Okay, all knock up and all knock down currently goes to the same place. Oh, I don't have the knock up or knock down values put in. Right. So that's what I was talking about. It needs those values. So let's do that. So first I'm going to take this. I could do this through a select node. based on this. Right. And then I only need to pipe in these guys, since that's the only two that will come in here. But let's put in the functions. So right now, the greatsword has no knockback amount, it has no knock up amount. So, you know, I think I might just separate it out into multiple, actually, instead of a function. I will have... So let's do a knock down amount. So what I'm thinking is I will have the default. So default knockback amount. And default knock up amount. I don't need a knock down amount here. And maybe instead of under stats, I'll put this under... They're not stats. Put this under attack. Default stuff can go on top here. So this is going to be what is used by default. And this is if I do a knockback attack amount. So knock up attack amount. Knockdown. Well, I guess attack is obvious. It's going to be an attack. Base knock up instead of default. Base knockback. Okay. So let's configure this better. So base knock up and base knock back on this weapon will be 0. Knock up. Let's do like, I think I had a 350. Knock down. Negative 1,000. Oh, do I want to keep these positive and flip them? I think I do. I'll do 1,000. And knock back amount is when I do like the flip, the kickback. Because maybe that's different per. Let's do 400. Okay. That seems good. So let's go back to our character. So here... So we want to get the knock back amount. Get knock up amount. Plug that into all knock up. Back and the down. This is the all up or down version. So that's all I need here. And just so this doesn't have to... Okay. So then this is all knockback and default. And then if it's all knockback, it does this. There's the launch character based off of... Ah, okay, so here I need to do something similar. This is a knock up amount. It's knock back amount. Just think about this. Knockback amount is correct. Knock-up amount is correct, but this goes on default. So when this is doing default, I actually want base knockback amount. And base knock-up amount. I don't want the modified ones. But I only want to use these depending on what it is. So from here I can do into this. And again, it's going to be the base knock-up is going to be the default. Let's take all of this and let's scooch it up to give me more room. Just put it up here. So if it is... If the knock-up back type is default, then we want to use the base knock-up amount. If it is going to be all knock-back, well, we don't want to actually knock him up or down. We just want to knock him back. So this is going to be 0. Every other value could be 0. I could do with, like, if this equals... and do like a select that way. I feel like that's more nodes, and so it's fine. And then here, if this is default, we do want to use this. This is default. We do want to use this. Okay. That's all correct. But if it is the all knockback, version, we want to get a knockback amount. Oh, and I just realized here we knock down on yep, okay, so I don't have back anywhere else. Okay. So don't need you anymore because we've moved this to a new function in general. Okay. Is this gonna be correct? Let's find out. Let's find out. Okay, so should not be moving back at all. Yep. Oh, look at that. Okay, so the down didn't work because I didn't plug that in yet. Because if I come back back to up and down, right, the all knocked down isn't doing anything yet. So what we want to do is this. I didn't plug in here. That for now. Okay. Down. Ooh. Right, I didn't invert it. So the knockdown amount multiplied by -1. I'll probably make these functions later. Instead of variables. Instead of just get nodes, basically. Now we can do this, and there we go. That looks good. That didn't quite work. Okay, let's see what's going on there. So it should be going here. Let's confirm. It's not. Did I not? Oh, I might have not configured that one. I don't think I did. Where is this one? Okay, 100. Oh, okay. So we want all knocked back here. There we go. So now, boom. Oh, that looked pretty good. Yeah, look at that. That works pretty well. So now we have all of them working again. Awesome, awesome. The only thing is, right now, the animations are not grabbed from the weapon. And they're grabbed from something else. So, BP Manny. If I go to... Oh, it's going to be under the attack combo. This. So here, get anim instance. Oh, no! I hate... Okay, I'm not a... I want to disable that. Just don't do it. Don't open it. Ever. I don't want it ever open. I want to open this one. Please, never open it. For the love of God. I want to grab my weapon info. Get attack items. And we're just going to swap these out. All right, so we just have attack items here. I don't need this anymore. Actually, seems I no longer use this. So in that case, I can just this here. And here, it's attack combo item sequence. Just to confirm, I'm not using this anywhere now. Cool. File. Save. So now I should use the weapons information. So visually, the knock up and knock back, or knock up and knock down items are currently hard coded. I need those animations here. Knock down items. And you know what? I'll make this singular. And knock up enemy. Because all weapons will... Will all weapons want this? No, not all weapons will want this. No, I'm going to make a child of this. Let's make a child blueprint class. And this is going to be a melee weapon. And here... there's a way to view... Show inherited variables. So I can see all inherited variables too. If you didn't know about that, under settings here, show inherited variables will show you all the variables of the parents. This is very convenient. So this is going to be knock up anims. Or anim, singular. Ooh, I wonder if this will work. Let's find out. APCD anim sequence object. Okay. So this is all good, and then under the great sword, can I change the asset type for PDA weapon? Asset. I don't think I can. I think make a new. I have to make a new one. Old. So if I did melee and then new data asset. Yeah, melee weapon. So I'm just gonna basically put these back items. I want to know is, can I read this information easily? Where is this? Knock up. And knock. Because oh yeah, I still haven't added in the oh, did I not remove these? This. Knock up back type, we don't need this anymore. No, not melee weapon. Where is the weapon? We don't need this. And this also we don't need. The trace info, we also don't need. So all this attack info, yeah, we can get rid of this. Good. So now we want to copy the 10.1.52. And then I'm just going to make this 350, 1,400. 350, 1,400. So I now want to see is, can I read this information from my character because so, and here I'm going to select the correct greatsword. Can I read that information? Get knock up. So this is a slight problem. I don't get access to the child stuff because this is the parent and it only has information from the parent items. So how do I get access to hold on. I can cast to it, which means I can get the information from it. Let's see if we can use a blueprint interface with this. DPI, and this is going to be for weapon data, and I'm gonna give that to base weapon. Okay. And for the first function, we're going to get knock up anim. It is going to return APRCD anim sequence. And we're going to get the knock down anim. So now, theoretically, inside of this melee weapon, there we compile this. Yep, we have the knockdown anim. And just plug this in here. And to knock up anim, and there. Oh,
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
But if I went here, I can get that information. Oh, it should be pure. Oh, I can't make these pure. I guess that... Can I make them pure? No, not you. Oh, no, not weapon. Yeah, melee weapon. Okay. I cannot make them pure. Which is fine. I can get the information, though. Okay. Okay. This is coming together. I'm excited. Excited. Ad time's almost done. Okay, so the first thing I want to do real quick is under our action character, when on take damage, I'm just going to do a quick check here. Grab this and do a I'll check if it's valid. Do this if it's valid. And if it's not valid, print for 5 seconds. Invalid weapon. There we go. So that should be, I should never take damage now. It should never go through the entire process. If the weapon's invalid. Ooh, wait. But I only want to do this if the damage dealer is player controlled. Or is not player controlled. Hold on. Get gameplay tags. If I have the player tag, and Boolean, this is valid. There we go. We'll do this. And substitute that for a branch. Plug that in there. False in there. Alright, so now I will not take damage. If I'm a player and I don't have a valid weapon, Wait, I think I did this backwards. I'm a player. I want to take damage always. So I want to make sure it's not a player. So not. Wait, I'm confusing myself. It is late. I deal damage to someone. I need to check the damage dealer info. I implement an interface for this. I just forget what it's called. Check hashtag. Check hashtag. Tag player. Scooch all this over. All of a sudden I need a lot more room. So I'm going to check if they have a player, or they are the player. If they are the player, and this is valid, no. We'll do this. First, if they are the player. If they're not the player, go and do damage. Just right away. Just do the damage. We don't care about anything else. If they're not the player, do the damage. If they are the player, is the weapon valid? If the weapon is valid, then do the damage. If they're not, then say invalid weapon. There we go. Got there. Got there in the end. We don't need you anymore. And we can test this right now, just to make sure. Yep, that's all good. I should still take damage, yep. And if I go to EP Manny, and I clear this, I guess I need to check this somewhere else. Oh, I need to check this earlier. Okay, so I need to do it on attack combo. So, in fact, I need to do this not where I did. So all this is pointless. Let's kill this for everything. Team this as we were. We want to check it here. Sure it's valid. If it's not valid weapon. Red. 5 seconds. And now it won't matter. I will never do damage because I'll never play the animation, which triggers the damage, which, yeah. Which means the rest of the stuff falls into place. Yep, now it says invalid weapon and I cannot attack. I can still like dash to him, but it says invalid weapon. Perfect. And it doesn't matter what I do. Yeah, I can do it in. There's invalid weapon right now. Oh, I need to check, double check on that as well. But for those we're going to do right now, because that needs to specifically check for something else. So I can go back here. Where's Manny? Set this. So I also probably should put this on Manny. I probably shouldn't do this on the main character. There's no point for it. Oh, but I need it in these. I need it in this because I'm checking it, all the stuff. What I'll probably do is get the weapon info will probably be the enemy also stats, the enemy attack. I'll probably put in here as well as a child of it, and then we'll go from there. It's gonna get so complicated down the line. I can already tell. So we want to do the knock up or knock down stuff, right? So if I go to BP Manny. Oh, I also need another animation. I need get knocked down anim. I need get charge charging attack anim. Attack anim. It's duplicated, so I just don't have to put this in. I can close this. Don't need this anymore. Don't need this anymore. I can close out of you. Close you. Let's clean this up a little bit. The greatsword old I can delete. It's no longer linked anywhere. Perfect. Okay, and here, get charging attack, and I need to get knock up, knock down, and I need charging anim. Return that. Excellent. And I need to populate that, of course, inside of you. Knock up charge. Do I want to... let me rename that, actually. Get knock up charging attack enemy. Because that makes more sense, because that is actually what it is. I just have a 0 here. Oh. Got it. It literally remade it. Okay. Don't rename things. It breaks things. Okay. Good to know. That looks good. So right now I have everything here. So now what I can do is come under Manny, and then I can see, grab the weapon info, and I can say get or just charge, knock up charge attack anim to get access to it. Now I want to check if it's valid. And you know what? I kind of want to build this into it. No, probably not a good idea. Check if it's valid. If it's valid, we run it. If it's not valid, string. Invalid, knock up charge anim. more room. Okay. This is this is the dash attack. I don't have the dash functionality because I swapped it out for the roll. So I'm gonna take this and just put this to the side here. I'm just gonna comment this old warrior dash, and we'll just make it right. There you go. Hey, Mangaruki, welcome in. How do you fix messed up spline points? What do you mean? Messed up how? You can click on a spline point and press delete to delete it and remake it, if that's what you mean. Like if you have points somehow like all over the place, just click on the point, click on the spline, and then click on the point, and you press delete and get rid of the point, or move it around, or do whatever you want. Alt drag creates new points. Is that what you mean? Hopefully that's what you mean. Take all of you. Scooch this up. Need more room for this stuff. Okay. So here, this is the knock up or the knock down. And yeah, well, this is going to get a little bigger as well. I mean, the curvature is messed up at a point of slime. The curvature handle like scaled up and it bends the spline unintentionally. You can just right click on it, and you can convert it to linear, and then you convert it back to be a curved spline, and then that should I think that should reset it back to the default, and then you can restart from that point. But yeah, just right click on the point, convert it to linear, and then convert it back. I assume that's what you're talking about, but give that a whirl. Okay, so for this animation, I'm going to get a weapon info. I'm going to get knock up anim. Wait, actually, did I call them? Yeah, they're all get. Get, knock up anim, get, yeah. Get knock up anim. Get knock down anim. What? Not this one. Get knock down anim. What is PPI weapon data? Wait, so why is this one yet knock up anim? Oh, okay. PDA weapon data versus PDA weapon. I assume I want this one. I assume I want that one. Okay, let's... Okay, I'm gonna do this. and then branch here. So if it's true, it is going to do the air down. If it's false, is the up. So I'm going to check these. And then both of these go in here. Oh, no. Let me check. Then we do a is valid. And both of these. Let's make sure they're valid. If they are valid, they're going to be, they're going to go in there. But if it's not valid, invalid knock down anim. This is knock up anim. Again, this is the down. And then this is the up. It's not the prettiest thing, but you know what? We'll have to do. Okay. So now it should use my animations. Assuming I have them, and if I don't, it won't even play them, so it won't do anything effectively. So let's check. There's the expected behavior, but sadly it doesn't fix. I mean, hold on. I'm just gonna make a quick spline here. So if I have like a spline, say that's my spline, right? And if I drag it out, and let's say this one, right? If this one had super like crazy point, like whatever, and I just couldn't find it, I should be able to go to this point, right click, spline point type linear, spline point type curve, and then I'm back to this being reset. Okay, so this is a reset now. And if another way of doing it, or if the point is too big, like if this is still too far, you might have too big of a distance here. I can hold A and left click. Is it A? Yeah, well, it says A, but oh, just hit A. So just hover over it and press A. And now if if this is shorter already, it automatically shortens this. But if this was longer, right, and then if I go spline point linear and then spline point curve, right, this is now a smaller handle where you can again reset. This is assuming that I understood that this is your problem, then that is the solution. So hopefully that helps. Assuming I got it right. If I did it, then I'm sorry. Let's check. So, oh, why? It's playing the anim, but it's not. What happened to my knock up and knock down? I'll knock up. It has that information. Okay. It's still correct. All knocked down, yep. Okay, let's go back to here. Sorry, here. I'll do a print string. I mean, this didn't say invalid, so I assume it's fine. Let's do the up one, please. I mean, it's playing it, and I just want to make sure it's playing it from there. Oh, so now it works. Now look at that. Of course, now it works. Now that I did a print string, it works. It's like, no, it's fine, it's fine. I was kidding, I was kidding. Problem is the auto tangent is messed up by itself, so when it resets to the messed up tangent. Oh. Hey, Basie. Welcome in. Welcome in. How's it going? You recognize that spider? Good. Wait. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, you know what it is? I think I know what it is. It's just my range is too small. So let me go to let me go to action character. Functions, trace. Not attack trace. Text sphere trace. This is what I wanted. Please show me the trace. I bet it's just not a big area. Yeah, that's just too small of an area. So it's very easy to miss. So let's adjust that. Let's go to animations. And you know what? I'm gonna just increase the defaults. Because this is like default. So yeah, let's change the defaults just in general. So we can go to here and it wouldn't be here. It's under the struct defaults. Attack trace info. So this is what I want to change. So let's do minimum range is still the same. Max range is still the same, but the radius will be 100 instead of 50. That should help. Why did that break things? Oh, right, because every time you change things, it has to recompile, and then now it's like, oh, no, I don't. Okay. The sword is from a power-up that I'm not using and is broken. So is this. It's from something I'm no longer using. But because I updated the struct, it's like, oh, I remember about these things all of a sudden. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Look at that. That's a lot better. Why did it continue to trace it that one time? That's really odd. Okay, but that's a much better like default value. So awesome. I can stop tracing that. Close out of you. Don't need you. Did this all? Yeah. So this just all got reset to defaults. Yep. And it's just the attack trace info got reset. Everything else stayed the same. Fantastic. You anymore? You. Okay. And I can turn off the trace. Awesome. So now... Right. So now we have all the same stuff as before. Right. I can hit him. Why can I not hit him? This worked. Wait. I'm left clicking. Nothing's happened. Oh, God. I broke things. Where'd the sword go? It only shows up when I'm attacking. This is so... It's intentionally because I want to have it where you can have different weapons. Like you can pick up different weapons over time and then use whichever you want. And so I don't always... Oh.
Ads
I'll
are
tell you
here.
after.
Pausing for ads.
I'll explain after the ads. I'll even drink some regular water. He didn't get him a penalty in New Zealand is immune? Okay, then I'll tell you. So the plan is to have multiple weapons. So that's what we've been working on today, is to getting a weapon system going where I can pick up different weapons. And that's so I've been using the data assets and stuff. And so because of this, I want it so it changes the attack animations that you have. But in order to still not have different animations than for running, for jumping, for everything else as well, it's just going to be anything to do with the weapon. So when you're just running and not attacking, you're not going to see the weapons. Maybe down the line, I'll figure out a good way of doing it. Like maybe you see them on the back and I'll have like a second layer type thing. But for now, so that way, like when you're doing something, it'll just always be on your back. But I'm not sure because that involves then having, and again, more cards. For now, just for when the weapon is being used. Yep. Why? When I attack, is it currently not doing anything? Hold on. Let's find out what happened. Should go here. Oh. I literally detached the attack. It helps when you don't detach the attack when you want to attack. Yep. Yep. Hey, look, I'm attacking. Okay, all that's good, and I can still block. Yep, and taking half damage when I block. Fantastic. Oh, please knock me back. I want to make sure that you can still knock me back. I don't think you can knock me back anymore. Yeah, you can't knock me back anymore. You can't knock me back anymore. Because I broke things for the enemies. Yeah, the shield's new. So I can also now rotate. I couldn't rotate before, independently of my movement. So now when I'm doing an attack or anything, I can actually reposition myself. Because before I was stuck in whatever angle I was. So now I can rotate. I can put my shield up to take half damage. The dodge roll is still 100% like immunity frames, assuming I time it right. But the shield is just half damage, so it incentivizes you to roll and not file numbers, obviously. But so I broke things for the enemies. So let me. I'm going to create a data asset. And I'm going to call, I'm going to have this one be enemy. So that way. Oh, but this is going to be this is going to have a default knockback amount. Okay, I'm going to need to modify things. So Knockback amount, let's say, I said this to be 500 right now by default. So what I'm going to do is go to enemy. I'm going to give the enemies the enemy one. And then I also need to go to I need to modify. Right, this attack is supposed to hit me back, but the attack type, the knockback type, I don't have enemy knockback. So I need to add enemy knockback as a type. So let's do prints. Add enemy knock back. Yeah, it can be in the bottom. So now I can specify this guy to be this attack to be a enemy knockback. Okay. And then in my take damage and execute knockback, I have let's move this up above. It's getting ugly. It's getting ugly. But here's the enemy knockback, and so all I want to do is I want to do this. Oh, that's just default. Default is enemy knockback. Or default is... No, it's not default. It has to be... Yeah, it has to be its own thing. So... I need to take all of this. I don't have to, but I'm going to take all this, duplicate it down here. And then I'm going to clean up from here. So this is going to go from knockback amount. And then here it's going to be the base knock up amount. Yep. You're just going to plug in here. And yeah, looks all good. It's gonna need some cleaning up in the future, but let's see if that did it. Oh, look at that. Now I get knocked back. So yeah, it only knocks me back when I do that attack, because the other ones shouldn't knock me back. And I still get knocked back when I hold the shield up. Perfect. Yeah! Okay. Okay. So I'll need to do... I'll need a set of one of these for the enemies. But that's fine. That's fine. Looks better? Good. Good. I'm glad. So, now, oh, I need to okay, let's you're fine, but I got to reset. I hate it when I get reset. No, you're still knocked down. You should be working. Hold on. Oh, BP Manny. What are you using right now? Great sword. Okay, let's see what's going on. It was working before, and I broke it again, as I always do. Why did I break? Oh, this enemy knock back. So you should be going here. Let's confirm. Are you executing correctly? Yes. Yes, I am. So now, what am I executing? Zero. I'll knock up, I'll knock down. My knock up amount, I should have. Knock up amount on the greatsword is 350. Excuse me? Are you realizing that I have the greatsword equipped? Oh, what? It thinks I have... Oh! I'm a dummy. This information is not from me. I need to get it from the damage dealer. Get weapon info. I'm not... That's why. I'm getting the info from the person that got hit instead of the person that's doing the damage. I need to get this info from the person that's doing the damage. Because that makes sense. When someone damages you, you want to know how much they did to you in damage, not how much you did to yourself in damage. Accepted all the things? Oh, thank you. I will say, never ask for follows on a Twitch chat. Friendly advice. Now you I know, specifically you I know, so I will do it. Although the link is asterisk for me, I'll find you on the Discord. But in general, don't ever do it. You will get timed out or banned in most places. Just a heads up. Even if you know somebody, they might have to do it because, well, they have to keep it consistent. I'm just letting you know. Okay, so I need this. Swap all of these out. Basically, every single one of these should be the damage dealer's weapon info. Actual weapon info should not be used anywhere. Always damage dealer's weapon info. Okay, I think that is all of them. If I do... no, I just need to search for... Ah, here also. Get... What's this? Oh, this is actor. This needs to be... needs to be that for the damage. Yep. Okay, and now... So these should all be correct. Oh. Damage dealer. Oh. Yep. Okay, so now it should use my information. There we go. Beautiful. And you should still, yep, be able to knock me back. But I take no damage. I took 1 damage. Because damage is 1. Okay, let's have the enemy do 10 damage by default. Also, the knock up modifier and knock down modifier, I don't need here. Yeah, I'm gonna remove them here. Compile them here, and then on melee weapon, knock down modifier, float, knock up modifier, stats. Both of these will be 1 by default. And now if I go under Greatsword, I can change the knockdown modifier to be 2 bet, and this is 1.5. Beautiful. This way, the enemy doesn't have those modifiers. They just have the damage, because that's all they need. Beautiful. Now the spider's no longer gonna knock me up when it does that, so let's see if we can just quickly change that as well. Great spider. I will need to do a knock up amount. Let's do 350. And if I do this here, this is going to be an enemy knock up. Let's see if that does it. Ram me, please. Ram me, please. Ram. No. Ram me. Ramming attack. Come on. I appreciate the jump, but I want you to do a ramming attack on me. But also hit me. Jerk. You jerk. Okay, I mean, oh. No! It got in the way. The fact that he moves while attacking, I'm going to... Oh my god, okay. You, move out of the way. You, come here. There we go. Beautiful. That was what I wanted. So that works now. I don't know where the spider just went. How's the spider there? Okay. So, bugs. Bugs still exist. I don't know why that is a... It's fine now. Why? I need to figure out that bug at some point. I don't know why he turns randomly and goes somewhere else. That is so bizarre. But you know what? It's fine. We got this part done. Next up, I'm gonna need to... well, we need to still set up the weapon, like actual pickup stuff and all that. That still gotta do a bunch of stuff. But as a base, we now have the system migrated from one to the other, sort of. The only thing I just need to change the on you. Let me clear you out, and I'm gonna make this invalid by default, because, and then here I can put in the greatsword. And for the enemy, should have already the enemy. Yep. They don't always want anything there by default. Beautiful. I like when I'm in the air and tries to jump at me. This jumps just really high to me. Okay. But I am pretty satisfied with that. I think that is where I'm going to call it for today, because I have to wake up early and go for a doctor checkup. I really don't want to. It's early in the morning. It's going to take 2 hours. I hate it, but I got to do it. So, I'm going to call it here for the night. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll be back tomorrow, probably same time. Assuming that I don't die at the doctor's. I'm assuming they don't give me something that will make me absolutely sick to my stomach. But it's just a checkup. I don't think... They shouldn't be giving me like any flu shots or anything. So I shouldn't be sick. I hope. But yeah. Have a good night, guys. Till tomorrow. Take care. Bye.